There. How y'all doing? You know what? I have this all... You know what I didn't do? I tried to do everything. I tried to get ready for you guys today. I was a little distracted, hanging with my sweet little baby daughter. But you know what? I just realized what the thing was that wasn't feeling right to me. And it was that this is set up the way that Riley likes it set up when she is gathering. That's a little bit better. Hi. How you doing, gatherers? Okay. As you can see, I have a harmonica out, so I did ask you to drive tonight, but I figure I'll start the first one. If that's okay. One we haven't done in a little while. It's good to see y'all. Whoa! Marcos, are you hanging out from Brazil? That's cool. Hello, brother. I love that. I love that we have gatherers hanging out with us from all over the world. That's cool. That makes me super, super happy. Well, the sunset too early for my eager taste. My lungs hadn't gotten that feel. If my beating heart let me lie in this bed, another day would pass standing still. So I walked out in the moonlight, hands in my pockets as she walked by. Gave her a smile, and I stuck to the sideway, 'cause it was going my way, and the world had decided to cater to me for a while. As I'm grown, so much to show how I'm not seen that grown. Well, I saw her in a smoky bar, decided to give it a try. Well, I threw a few back and gathered my courage as the minutes passed slowly by. Well, her name was Melina, and she swore that she'd seen me before. As I walked her back to her place, she smiled as she kissed me. Took both my hands, she pulled me in through her front door. Yes, I'm grown so much to show how I'm not and have grown. But it's a boys' night out on a town. Man, we're throwing them down just as fast as our wallets can spare. And we talk loud in a crowd. Bouncers, bartenders, and boyfriends, they're all starting to stare. But Dave wants to fight, but I'm holding him tight. We're kicked out in the streets with our friends. Oh, we feel great, we don't hesitate to jump in a cab and ride off to the next bar. Start it all over again. Yes, I'm wrong. So much to show how I'm not in that wrong. So much to show how I'm not in that wrong. So much to show how I'm not and have grown. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, man. Guess who just came in for a couple songs before bedtime? I saw Raven. I don't know who said it, but I saw it. I got you. Oh, man. It was a pretty glorious day outside of Maine today. And I had, I was on the road during Father's Day. I was gathering with you all in Vermont on Father's Day, as a matter of fact. Or some of you, at least. And, man, this was as good a Father's Day as I could ask for. I woke up, had a full day with my wife and my daughter, laughing and playing and doing all sorts of things. Raven, huh? Here we go. It's late night, dance with the raven under the moonlight, yeah. Chase my soul and it seemed like curious haven. Will it take me down, take me down? Record store, I got a taste and want some more. Bring the boys, let the fire start. Then the girls come to break our hearts. Wanna live, I wanna seize the day. I turn around and the wise ones say it's late night. Ooh, dance with the rain under the moonlight. I chase my soul and it seemed like a curious haven. Will it take me down, take me down, and now? In the hours when the bells don't toll, I wanna dance, I wanna lose control. Feel the burning inside my chest. It's the feeling that I like best. I wanna live, I wanna seize the day. But in the darkness I find my way. It's late night, dance with the raven under the moonlight. Ooh. chased my soul, and it seemed like a curious haven. Will it take me down? Take me down. Well, it's late night. I dance with the raven, yeah, under the moon and under the day. I chase my soul, and it seemed like a curious haven. Will it take me down? Take me down, no, no. Will it take me down? Take me down. I dance with the raven. That was pretty fun. I looked down and I saw colder days. Happy to play that. Wish I knew, wish it could be right. We have got one more night. You're moving up, and I'm moving on. And all we make love be gone. Take me in, all we have is here. Come on, call my name, I know you want to. Know you feel the pull, I know you need control. We will let it go tonight. We'll keep holding on. Man, I have to say I got a happy daughter. What a thing. I lost some time. Oh man. I mean, I may need to find some notes for this one. I usually have a strict policy against looking at lyrics for a show, but for a song. But this song ain't finished yet, and so I need. Oh my gosh, I can't find it. Panic. I am totally panicking right now. I'm not panicking. There we go. It's coming, people. Be patient with me. There we are. Okay. Thank you for your patience. It's much appreciated. I do appreciate it. Sometimes I got it together and sometimes I don't. Oftentimes I don't. I know. But I'm psyched to share this because it's a new one, and I'm going to cheat at the very end, and I hope that's okay. Oh, good sneeze. Good sneeze. Mm-hmm. Oh, a lot of gatherers are saying bless you, Willa, for sneezing. Yeah. This is one that I wrote with Willa, so I'm going to sing it to her, okay? I may have lost some time in Georgia, and I have just myself to blame. Felt the world upon my shoulders. I was running away. I know I must be getting older. I feel the wind blow past my grave. You singing? Roll myself another joint. Let the stereo play. I'm on a run and I'm trying to get it right. I feel the sun but I struggle to see the light. Get it done using any help I can find. Well, I've known the cradle of the highway, studied the lines across my palm, hope that I ain't drifting sideways as I move on, forever on. About as wise as my losses along the way. Learn more the less that I try to say. Hope my heart can teach me to read my mind. Now I may have lost some time, may have lost some time. Try just a little, give just a little, trust just a little, live just a little more. I wanna hold on just a little, laugh just a little, love just a little, feel just a little more. Reach out just a little, think just a little, hear just a little, learn just a little more. Yeah. Believe just a little, hope just a little, heal just a little, be just a little more, and I may have lost some. Keep tweaking those last lines. I keep tweaking those last lines because, and a lot of them came from suggestions from y'all. So I saw "Taking Off," so that's what I'm gonna play next. How's that? I'm working on a. Oh, it's getting to be late. It's getting to be late. I'm working on this recording for that song. I've been recording it myself, little by little. But you know, I've been working a little bit on my guitar playing lately. Some of you all who've been coming out to shows, you've noticed us playing California more and more often. I love playing that these days for two reasons. One, it's a great way to feature Karina singing, and that's always a treat for me. But also. It's the song that I have been using to kind of build up my confidence as far as soloing a little bit and improvising a little bit on this instrument. It's never been something that I've been confident enough to do in front of people my whole life, my whole career. Man, it's been really fun to kind of, and scary, right? To work on that in front of live audiences each night. And so anyways, on this, the vision for that song, and I still don't know what it's going to be called. Lost Some Time, Georgia, you know. But the idea is, as this guitar part is going, you know, and you're just hearing these lines. between this guitar part and the soloing guitar part. And the idea is, right, like there's, I may have lost some time in Georgia, and I have just myself to blame. And so in between the vocals, there's a second voice. There is a second voice, and that voice is the guitar, right? And I'm looking forward to feeling good about that, if I can pull it off. And not a lot of time to immerse in recording projects between all of the album project stuff that we are doing. By the way, a couple weeks away from releasing Ophelia on Spotify and other streaming platforms. I want to thank all you gatherers for continuing to follow us and listen to us and stream us on Spotify and those other platforms. Very slowly, our numbers continue to creep up and more people are listening. It's happening. When you do stuff like put our music on playlists and share those playlists, it all grows. It all grows. Isn't that the coolest thing? Just by enjoying listening to one of your artists that you like. It doesn't have to be me. But just by enjoying and listening and streaming your favorite artists, you are also supporting them. You are strengthening their signal. You are making them more visible on the platforms that you are listening to them on. And I think that is one of the very cool elements of the streaming world these days. While I have the cup in hand, can I give a shout out, because I haven't done it in a while, to our friends at Well Told, who came on board in the very beginning of the pandemic to support the Gathering series and have been supporting the Ramble since. A lot of Ramble plans going on these days. That's pretty exciting. In a couple weeks, July 12th, as a matter of fact, we are going to be in Stone, Massachusetts, playing our first ever Ramble golf tournament. Now, I am not going to be golfing. I am not going to be golfing. No, sir. I am not going to be golfing. But I will be drinking and cheering and hanging out and playing music. The band is going to play music after our golfers play around. But I want to thank this community of ours for coming together and making the tournament. Has not even started, and it's already a success. We are hoping that through our golfing adventure, we are able to raise enough money to help 10 of our veteran heroes off the streets through the work we do at the Ramble. What an awesome kickoff to the Ramble that would be. I think so. So that's very exciting. And you know, one of the things I love is that I believe that every single one of us in this community has something to contribute, can have an impact on what we're doing. And this tournament was put together by you gatherers. Yeah, that's right. Some of y'all that wanted to help out. You knew golf, so you did golf. How great is that? Years ago, one of our community members named Fia, she knew cookies, so she started a cookie bake-off at the Ramble. It's still going on today. It's raised thousands of dollars. That's my challenge for y'all. What's the unique thing that you can do to contribute to what we're doing here? So many of you are doing it in so many different ways. And you know what? It doesn't have to be something huge like putting together an entire golf tournament to raise money for the Ramble. It can be about just showing love to a first timer at a show, right? Or I don't know. The possibilities are endless in the ways that you all contribute every single night. Is really inspiring and also endless. And not just you chatters out there, you lurkers too. You contribute too. You don't have to be chatting away all night to be contributing in a positive way to this community. And so thank you for all that. You all do. You unsung lurkers out there. All right. I've been talking enough. Give me a request. I'm ready. I have George in mind. I see you, Marianne. Way to be on it. All right. Stained letter, I should have known better. From out 27 down Palm 29, a juniper eyes, a coyote smile like dust on a sunrise, old leather on pine. And I fell in love with a woman. She told me now like nothing I've seen. She danced like an angel, swear like a trucker. She's nothing but trouble. She's perfect for me. I fell in love. Drives an old record, her car's up on blocks. She laughs when it rains, she chews when she talks. She moves across the canyon like a lost melody. And I lose my cool when she's looking at me. And I fell in love. She's all that I wanted, like nothing I've seen. She danced like an angel, swear like a trucker. She's nothing but trouble. She's perfect for me. And I fell in love. I fell in love. I fell in love. I fell in love. I desert woman. She's all that I wanted, like nothing I've seen. She danced like an angel, swear like a trucker. She's nothing but trouble. She's perfect for me. And I fell in love. Yeah, I fell in love. I fell in love. Okay. I remember now. I was supposed to play Taking Off, wasn't I? My bad. Daddy told you you would rise above the rundown shadows of this town you love. The bussing table seems to pay the bills. Your mama's legacy, your test of will. Ragtop angel, your amazing. Time to gamble on the life we chase. Taking less, no caught on. Done to keep we going. Who cares if Monday there be hell to pay? We got miles to go and I'll be driving slow. And we are taking off today. Always knew you'd be the girl for me. Went on about the places that you one day see. But months and years can flash like fireflies, till all you're left with is the passing time. Ragtop angel, time to gamble on the life we chase. Taking less than cut on. Done a key and we're gone. Kissing Monday, baby, hell to pay. We got miles to go and I've been driving slow. We are taking off today. I've had notions about this skeleton town. One lucky storm could blow the whole place down. There you're standing with your eyes like mine. Dare it all to take us down this time. Take a last look out on. Turn the key and we're gone. Who cares if Monday there be hell to pay? We got miles to go and now we're driving slow. And we are taking off today. We're taking off, yeah. Na na na, yeah. Na na na, yeah. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Reasons, passion, old school. Yes, I will play that. First, I am going to I'm going to talk about 2 shows. And I think that I would like to do this. We have so many summer concerts coming up, and it is hard. Man, it is hard. It is hard if you are from New England and you travel to come and see the Adam Ezra Group live. It is hard to know what to come to. I get it. I totally get it. But I'm going to talk about 2 shows in particular that I think that I just have great memories from, that may be overlooked a little bit, but I don't know. Obviously we gathered every single night for 500 nights, and night number 500 was pretty special. It was just me and you. It was just us hanging out in Chelsea, back just like it started when the whole thing began, and I loved that. But almost as special was night number 499, and it was one of my favorite memories. Some of my favorite memories, or one of my favorite memories, one of my favorite gatherings. It was in Granby, Connecticut, at the Sunset Concert Series. I think it's called the Sunset Concert Series, right? In Granby, and it is at Salmon Brook Park in Granby, and it was a beautiful day. It was outdoors, so we could play an actual concert with humans, and so many of y'all came out to join us that night, and it was just a powerful experience. I remember at the very end bringing a whole bunch of you on board for onto the camera, right, for the toast. Anyways, we're going to be back there again. We're going to be back there again on July 9th. And I don't know, I just thought that at least tonight, there are so many great shows coming up, and I want to talk at length about each one of them, right? But I'm going to, as we continue to gather and hang, I will take turns featuring a couple special ones that are coming up. Another one, a couple weeks later, one of my favorite independent music venues in all of Massachusetts is the Natick Center for the Arts. This is a non-profit, amazing community-based performance center. They support independent artists, and they're wonderful. We've had a handful of really great experiences there, and they are doing an outdoor summer concert series that we are going to get to play at in Natick. Now, my father grew up in Natick. I grew up one town over in Wayland, and so I live in Chelsea, and I kind of think about Boston as being my hometown, right? But playing in Natick is about as hometown as it gets from me, and so that's going to be a special night. And I just thought I would mention those 2 to all of y'all gatherers out there. If you are looking at your calendar and you're looking at our schedule and you see 100 shows this summer all over the Northeast and are trying to figure out where to go and which ones to come to, I can't tell you to come to those instead of other ones you might be planning on, but those are 2 that are going to be special for me for sure. Okay, do I remember? Reasons, passion, that's right. I don't know what is going on. We only, what we do when we broadcast these gatherings, I don't know how many y'all are on YouTube. Usually, right, there is, over the course of a night, At any single time, right, there's 100 to 200 people gathering with us. Over the course of a gathering, there's usually been 1,000 to 2,000 people that have stopped in and hung out for a little while, right? Because over the course of an hour, some people stay for a little bit, some people stay for the whole entire time, some people pop right in and out. Those numbers are much. We also broadcast simultaneously to YouTube. And that's where we archive our gathering series, and they live on Facebook, but it's hard to find them all, right? But if you go to our YouTube page, you can go right to our page, sift through our videos, find the gathering you want to see. And so when we broadcast in real time to YouTube, we don't have to then upload the gathering into an archive there. It's already up because it's been live streamed. Plus, not everybody likes to be on Facebook, right? So, but you know, if there are 100 people on Facebook, there'll be 10 people on YouTube, right? And if there are, right? It's like 1 in 10. If there are 200, there might be 20 hanging out on YouTube. There might be 15 on YouTube, right? But for some reason or another, and I see when I'm gathering with you, I see comments from both feeds. I wish that you were all able to communicate with one another, because that would be really cool, right? The different platforms could feed off one another in a really cool and positive way, I think. But you can't. You can only see the comments from your own platform. But you gatherers should know there have been so many advertisements on YouTube. Cheap sex streamer recommends. So we're getting some really good advertisements happening, and they're the same ones. And it reminds me back in the day when we were really putting up huge numbers in the gathering series in the beginning of the pandemic, right? The bots found us, and I ain't talking Brian and Candy. The bots found us, even on Facebook. But man, I guess it doesn't take much for the bots to find us on YouTube. I have not seen. That was a good question. Setless Scott asks, any herpes meds on YouTube? I have not seen any herpes meds advertised on YouTube. That was the advertisement of choice on Facebook. We found back in the day, but yes, Mitchell. They were advertising cheap sex on, literally cheap sex. I'm not really exactly sure how or what that means, but that's what they were talking about. Too steep to climb. You say to try it now is all a waste of time. Now I couldn't relax and live below. When I plant my flag on top, you'll be the first I show. I believe I built my destiny and choose where I belong. I believe I should be humble. I believe I should be strong. And I believe say the way we see can never be erased. And I say I'll wash my colored eyes, yeah. When I am blinded, what will be disguised? And you watch me try. 'Cause I believe I built my destiny and choose where I belong. I believe I should be humble. I believe I should be strong. And I believe the great decisions that'll shape the world we know are made by reason's passion instead of reason alone. You see, the boundaries are defined. Where we end, they begin, and none should cross the line. I see the boundaries in our minds, and my crossing will reflect the changing times. Yeah. And you watch me try. 'Cause I believe I build my destiny, choose where I belong. I believe I should be humble. I believe I should be strong. And I believe the great decisions that will shape the world we know are made by reason's passion instead of reason alone. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our back. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us, don't we see? Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to around in good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we have. For these moments pass lightly and won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the work when the working is through. Let us drink one to Maine. Let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who are with us. Here is to us, and none we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to land and good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow. Let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one every his names and lives. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Cheers, y'all. It's nice to be with you. It's crazy. Almost 600 nights in together, and it's still nice to be with you. Baffles me. I do want to tell you all that we've been making some ramble plans. I'm really excited to share the artist lineup with you. I'm excited to be rambling. It's one of my favorite days in the universe. It is the best of days. It brings out the best in, certainly in me, and I feel like in a lot of us. I want you all to know that we are figuring out ways for you to be able to come to the ramble. That's right. We are doing another hybrid again, but we are going to figure out a way to get as many of y'all to the ramble as we can. If you want to come, stay tuned, because there will be ways. There will be ways, and got teams working around the clock. Also, for those of you who are gathering from other parts of the country and other parts of the world, I want you to know that you will have an important role to play, even if you can't be at the ramble in person. I want as many live streaming numbers as possible throughout the day, and we're going to need a whole bunch of you out there spreading the word and keeping the signal strong all day long, and we'll be talking to you about that as well. Lots of good things in the works. Thank you for being with me. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another.